everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I thought I would do not a room tour, but a closet tour because this is the closet that I currently scrapbook out of in my son's room. So this is just kind of an overview of what it looks like in his room. His bed is behind me. So I'll try not to make you dizzy. So there are shelves to the left, and on the top shelf there are completed layouts and extra albums. The next shelf there is all of Julianne and I's Bible journaling items. We have washi tape and all kinds of stuff up there. If you want a closer look into that, I can do that later if you'd like. So on this shelf is mainly mixed media. So I have my gelatos and my paintbrushes and just kind of random things that's a little messy. My Vicky Bouton crayons that I've never used, that type of thing. I've got some bubble wrap. This is my container of all of my branding strips. So if I just need a strip, that's where I go. I have my glass mat, and then in this bag is where I keep all of my tiny, oh, I'm gonna make you dizzy, my tiny distress inks. So all of these live in that bag. And then I've got some wax paper. And then this is all of my chipboard sheets that don't necessarily have like a collection to them. So they stay on that shelf. These are 12 by 12 sticker sheets that I don't necessarily have any collections to as well. And then the bottom shelf is my stencils. So then this shelf that is pretty much closest to my desk has all of my Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins in there. I have my heat tool and my Big Bite and my little Xyron things. And then behind there is my big thing of washi tape that is quite decorative because I never seem to use it. Up here I have all of my leftover bits and pieces, and they are sorted by color. So if I run out of like a collection and there's only a few pieces left, I'll separate it by color, and then if I need an embellishment based on color, that's where I will look first. And then down below is just a pile of doilies. This thing has my embossing folders in it. And it's pretty tight, so that one doesn't open, so there's nothing in that. I've got some 6x6 pads in this little basket and my laptop. And the reason I have 6x6 pads there is because I have all of these 6x6 pads, and that container is full. Below that is where I keep my loose paper, and below that is where I keep my collections. So anything that's kind of a collection, I will put in a bag and store it right there. And then behind there, so these bags are my scraps, and they are color coordinated per bag. And then I have my hoarded Felicity Jane box that I have not used anything out of. And then we'll move up. On my desk I have, I have this shelf that has brads and buttons, and then all of my shimmers are right here, and paints, and my terrible lighting. So my little $10 lamp that is duct taped to the shelf to add extra lighting in here because I only have one light. This is how I record currently, and this is also like a selfie light. So my phone just fits right in here, and that is attached to that container as well. So then this is my desk. This is what I work off of. So this is my current How to Kill a Kit with Style, and that's what I work out of. Some current Spiegel Mom scraps sequins that I might need. And then I have this little container that I got from Christina at Retreat, and it has kind of just all the essentials. So this is where my glue and scissors and tape runners, wax paper, that type of thing. And then this is my kit for my goddaughter's son, and that's like something I just always kind of keep up there in case I want to work on it. I have a little pegboard that my friend made me, super cute. And then I have my Cricut, my very old Cricut. And then behind there is my pile of pictures. And above is just where I store my albums. So that's there. And then below the Cricut, these are kind of the current things that I'm working on. So these are like my favorite current single pieces of paper. So if I want a single piece of paper, I will grab for those first to see what's in there. And then this is done kind of by designer. So this is all pink paisley. So I have Horizon and I have Whimsical. I think there's Turn the Page in there as well. And then the next one is my Cocoa Vanilla. So I have that. So I have that I'm working on. And then this is what I had for Vicky Booten. So below that are my paper pads, and they're just piled there. The first drawer has got all of my mists, and they are coordinated by color, or they were at one point. I had all the reds, and then yellow, green, blue, that type of thing. And then this next drawer is all my Christmas stuff, so that one will be shut for a while. This one is a bunch of like big pieces of chipboard back when we used to buy all of that. So I do need to use that a little bit more. And then the last one has my crepe paper and some big pieces of ribbon and clothespins. And then this is how I store my tissue paper in that bag. That's really it. Okay, so going under my desk. So this is my punches, and this is all the punches I have, just that little basket. And this is where I keep my extra foam and a little notebook and extra staplers. This top drawer has a wood burner. It has my Cricut supplies and a glue gun. So just kind of random things in that one. And then this drawer is my messy stamp drawer. And that continues to this drawer. More stamps, lots of stamps I hardly ever use, but that is them. And then this last drawer is a little broken, so this is where I keep my bags. And then under my desk, so these are the albums that I am currently working on, so that way they're easy accessible if I were to actually put stuff away, which As you can see from the big pile above, I do not. And then these two containers, this one has just like a bunch of memorabilia and stuff that needs to be scrapbooked, but is not necessarily pictures. And this one is actually cut files. So this is how I store my cut files. I have this pink paisley switchboard paper pad that I really don't use. And so just every page has a cut file, and if I want a cut file, then I can just go and flip through them. So that's how I'm currently storing my cut files. It may not be the best idea, but that's how I am currently. So to the left side of my desk, this is where I have all of my twine. And then this has embossing supplies. And this is all my extra adhesive. I go through a ton of adhesive. This one just has like some brads and these close to my heart mini medley. I have quite a few of those, so got a couple of those. And then this drawer has cards, like unmade cards and envelopes. And then this drawer has pre-made cards. So as I make cards, this is where I put them. So if we have a birthday, the kids know where to come to find a card. And then this one has some random things, mostly just old pieces of chipboard. And this one has my hand stitching supplies. So I have this So Easy. I have all of the embroidery floss and these little stencils that are super fun. So that is hand stitching. And then my Raskoff, which is right next to me as well, is where I keep all of my embellishments. And so it's sorted in mostly these cute little bags. So this is a bag of tags, and then a bag of bows. This one is clips, so like paper clips, that type of thing. This one is all wood veneer. This one is a flare, and there are some brads in there as well. And then I have my sticker books, Dear Lizzie and Jen Hatfield and Maggie Holmes. And then these here are all of my like word thickers and chipboard pieces and 6x12 sticker sheets. So then the second shelf is a little messier. So this big bag is full of ephemera, just ephemera. And then this side is like randomness. I don't know what's in there. And this is all puffy and enamel shapes and enamel dots. And then behind that is bling. So rhinestones, that type of thing. And then on the very bottom is all of my letter thickers. This is really sad, guys, because you know how I do with titles, and it's full. I do not need any more of these. I need to use the thickers. So that's that. And then we're just going to come on the side here, and I have a little basket, and that basket is my Maggie Holmes basket. So basically everything in here is Maggie Holmes. All the collections I have, chipboard, paper pads, because she's my favorite, so I pretty much have everything. So when I get stuck, that's where I go. Just go to the Maggie basket. So the real exciting news about this is I am getting a she shed. So all of this stuff will be moved to the shed, and it'll be nice and spread out, and I won't be in my son's room anymore. So once that is complete, I will give you guys a look in there. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye!